At the age of 6, as I knew it, my life had changed. I got news that my mom and my biological dad were getting a divorce. Going into my sophomore year, I got news on the last volleyball game of the season that my dad had committed suicide. This news completely rocked my world. I didn't know what to do or how to handle it. I was overwhelmed with grief, with depression, and had some suicidal thoughts of my own. After about a year and a half of going through this, and my parents trying counselors and psychiatrists and even sending me to a mental health facility, my parents decided that they were going to sit me down and tell me that I was going to a 15-month program called Teen Challenge. It just really hit me hard, and when I got there, I was very rebellious. I did not want to listen to what the dorm staff had to tell me. I didn't want to listen to what the counselors had to tell me. None of it was what I wanted to hear. And then one Sunday, a veteran spoke at church, and he said words that I will never forget. He said, "I feel like some of you are not in your right place with God, and I challenge you to figure that out." I went back to the dorm that afternoon, and I immediately went and I opened my Bible on my bunk bed and dove into God's word and his promises that he has for me. I genuinely wanted something that felt real, that was going to fill a hole in my heart. After talking with my dorm staff and having a deep conversation with her, just hearing about her story made me want one of my own, and then it led to me giving my life to Christ. But there were some things that were still hard for me and not perfect. After I graduated, I wanted to go to the University of Mobile, but it was just financially not possible for me at the time. My first year at Bishop, I did not like it, but God taught me that it was a waiting season for me and that it was a season to lean in and trust in him. Spring of my freshman year, Coach Amber and Coach John came up to me and they offered me a volleyball beach scholarship to go to University of Mobile. I had been praying that if it was God's will that I could play volleyball again, for him to show me, and it was just really cool to see God answering my prayers. So now I am pursuing my psychology degree as a sophomore. I play for the UM Beach volleyball team, and my goal is to be able to counsel kids and teens who struggle with mental health and childhood trauma just like I've been through. And I genuinely want to shed light on what the gospel can look like in the lives of kids. My name is Kaylee Abston, and this is my redemption story.